What's up everybody, Ryan Kennedy here again, and today we're out here on Lake Allatoona going after some pre-spawn fish. So the fish haven't made that full push yet. The next full moon we've got is on April 11th, still a decent ways out, but from these past few days they have been moving into these pockets. The water temperature's there, so sometimes they'll get on these docks and they'll kind of start staging into these pockets before they can get dirt shallow and start spawning back there. So all I'm doing is I'm going down these docks with a Texas rig and I'm just pitching these docks, pitching and skipping, and you know, they're there, or at least they have been, so we're gonna get out there and see what we can do. But let me go over the rig I'm using real quick. This is a 7-foot Mojo Bass medium heavy jig and baits rod. The reel is an Ardent Apex Grand. I'm throwing it on 15-pound Seaguar and Vizex, and the actual rig I'm flipping is a 4/0 Gamakatsu hook, 3/16 ounce Eco Pro tungsten weight with one of their diamond pegs, and a Reaction Innovations Sweet Beaver, and the green pumpkin and watermelon half and half. Here's what that package of those baits looks like right there. And all I'm doing is dipping the tails in a little bit of Spike It or JJ's, whatever you got laying around, a little bit of chartreuse. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get out here, pitch some more docks. I'm gonna film it for you guys just so you can kind of learn how I approach these docks during the pre-spawn, and let's see what we can do. Let's keep the mojo going all day. All right guys, catch you at the first spot. All right, so it's pre-spawn, you get out on the lake and you decide to fish docks like I'm doing. Okay, there's thousands of docks on the lake. Where am I gonna start? Usually what I'm looking for is somewhere that they're transitioning to, because they're going to go spawn. And what do they need for a spawn? They need a hard bottom, they need protection. So, you know, they're more likely to spawn when they've got something to their side or anything like that, so they're not having to protect a full 360. The same thing applies when we're fishing these docks. Is, you know, what makes a fish get on the corner of the dock, or what makes a fish get on the inside of the dock? It's how much protection they need, or kind of a wall that they can get behind to go ambush prey as it comes by. So that's kind of why I stick around the outside corners of the docks, and then I'll slowly move in to get more towards the inside. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna fish this stretch of docks right here, and let's see what we can do. Oh, missed him right there. All right, look. Important to always have a follow-up bait, because if they miss it, sometimes you can pitch right back in and catch them. This is just a little Ned rig. Oh, shoot, missed him. Might be a real small one. Pulling the worm down a little bit, but that's why I have a follow-up bait. Is it's gonna, I mean, I'm talking in the 90% chances of giving you a second chance at that fish. You know, if it's small, who cares? But you know, if you're in a tournament and you know that was a good bite, a big bite, and you pitched in there and you missed him, or he pulled off your trailer, you gotta have a follow-up bait to go back in there, because that could be a fish that wins you the tournament. It's got to be a little bitty. You're gonna keep rolling right past it. We're looking for something that could eat him. There he is. Right in the back end of that dock back there. Get in here, boy. And that creature bait right back in that dock, right where he's supposed to be in the shade. And you know, 2 bites on this stretch of docks again on the 2 outside docks. So that's what we're going to run all day, is we're just going to be back and forth, going into all these spawning pockets and getting on these outside docks, because they're clearly staging right there. And as soon as you figure them out, that's all you got to do. You just got to keep running. So we're going to turn him back and get him back to more fishing. There's one on the sweet beaver. Easy, easy. Not a bad little largie. Let him go. All right, so one last thing we really need to cover as far as fishing these docks in the pre-spawn is bait selection. You know, why, when I went in my box, why did I pick up a sweet beaver? Why did that happen to be what they were going to hit? Why didn't I pick up a jig, a shaky head, a drop shot? And I'm sure I messed around with a drop shot and a Ned rig a little bit today for some follow-up fish, but why would I choose this as my main bait? Okay, a lot of that has to do with confidence. You know, if you go to a lake and you've got more confidence on fishing a jig, pick up the jig. I had a jig on the deck earlier. It's just whatever you've got confidence in. Now sure, you've got to keep in mind what they're going to be eating that time of year. So, you know, pre-spawn, they're coming out of those winter haunts, they're done being so lethargic, they're wanting to feed up bluegills, crawfish, shad. In my case, I went with something that could kind of go 2 ways, a crawfish or a bluegill. I threw that chartreuse on there, so really when I'm dancing around the water, it does look more like a bluegill. But guys, whatever you got confidence in, it's not, sure, they will hit one bait over the other better sometimes, everything like that. I get that. But if you can establish a pattern like we did today, outside docks of spawning areas, and go in there with a bait that you can fish with confidence, there's nothing stopping you from sacking up a big 5 bass limit out of any lake for that matter. So that's what we did today. I picked a bait I have confidence in. I've always had a lot of confidence in a sweet beaver by Reaction Innovations. And we went to work. Put on an Eco Pro Tungsten 3/16 ounce weight, dipped the tails in chartreuse, and we just started flipping. And that's all we did. We found out that they were more on the outside edges of the docks, on the 2 outside docks leading into a pocket, so that's what we kind of stuck towards. And it proved to hold up as we went from dock to dock. So I hope you guys learned something today. I hope that you learned how, you know, kind of how to break that dock down. I'll do a future video about really going in depth when they really key in on those docks later this summer. We're going to go on picking apart that dock where you really can kind of map out that dock and go from dock to dock and fish that same pattern. But in this case, they were on those 2 outside docks of the pockets. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy these Lake Allatoona videos. I know there's not that many of them out there on YouTube, so comment below if you want me to do a lot more videos on Allatoona. Usually my home lakes are spread out between Lanier and Allatoona. But if you guys like this style of fishing, I know you guys have liked a lot of the Allatoona videos I've posted in the past. So, want to keep seeing it? Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about my channel. If you haven't, go check out my social media on Instagram at Ryan K Fishing. Constantly check that for giveaways and updates, everything like that. But again, thank you guys for the support and have a great day. Yeah.